Let me give you something else here. Advice to my younger self. And I actually picked up this advice early on about reading. And I enjoy reading. I read every day. I read every day. I read. Um, Sometimes I'm reading multiple books at a time. And I think that there's something to be said for the convergence of different content and how it kind of melds together. And I sometimes can find a unique solution to a problem or something based on the different inputs, right? And right now I'm reading again Jim Murphy, Inner Excellence. That's really, really good. Um, I Designing the Mind, that's really good also. And the other one, just because I need it for work, is these on tax stuff. Okay. I know, not the most exciting, but I love it. I got all these different books, but I want to share this. Like they say that like reading is one of the reading books. This I forget where the study is, but they were just saying that that's just a great use of your time in terms of what gives you the greatest return on investment for your time. Reading is one of those that's really phenomenal because you may find someone who literally spent a decade or more researching a topic, and you could pick up all of that learning. Like they've gone through the whole process. They've done all the research on whether it's a memoir or it's, biography or, self-help, just anything like that. Like they've done hours and hours and hours and hours of research. And you could pick up all that knowledge by reading a 200 or 300, page book. And I just find so much value in that. So memoirs to me are really insightful because you could learn from someone's life. Like this one, Days of Grace, the Arthur Ashe story. Like it's a great book. You just talk about a phenomenal human being who was a great athlete, but then so much more in terms of their contribution to society. Again, great memoir, Days of Grace, Arthur Ashe. Um, Again, just for those that aren't readers, I would encourage you to try. And I think that audiobooks are also very good too. Especially when, like for me, audiobooks are another great way to get content. And I often like to listen to those while I'm doing something like walking or hiking or going on a ruck march or something, because you're occupied with something physical, which is great, and then you're taking in this content. And sometimes I will realize that I'm back in another physical activity that's similar to what I was listening to, and the same information will come flooding back, and it's just very cool. So again, reading advice. I think it's a very, very powerful and worthwhile thing to